Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Joe Biden was visiting his beach house. He has a couple of them. Great life, having a life of public service. Can afford a couple of beach houses for yourself. He was riding a bicycle and he collapsed. That's what happened. Joe Biden was with his Secret Service. He was traveling down a bike path, and then he rode up to a group of supporters, quote unquote. Maybe these are just people randomly on the beach. Maybe these are just passersby, but they looked forward to seeing Joe Biden ride up to them. You can hear them say hi and hello. Joe Biden rides up to them, breaks rank from the Secret Service, puts his bike as moving bike at a standstill, and then Joe Biden just collapses.
Dr. Biden, how is it?
Joe Biden falls directly over. You can see in the footage we have so far that Joe Biden cracks his head, cracks his shoulder, cracks his back. Some of the images show that Joe Biden was laying prostrate on his back and falling over completely. He fell because he was, who knows, standing still. It's strange because his bike was simply standing there. From the footage that we can see, Joe Biden must have some type of injury. He's 79 years old, and so you got to assume that a fall like this directly onto the asphalt is going to hurt him in some way. But is it going to further damage Joe Biden's mental state? That's what we're most concerned about, because, as we have covered on this channel many, many times, Joe Biden is showing the early onset signs of dementia. Joe Biden is showing the early onset signs of mental collapse. That's what's going on here. Joe Biden doesn't have balance. He is deeply imbalanced. You see Joe Biden, he is moody. He can't recall things. He can't find his own words. He doesn't have the ability to walk straight. He walks like a robot. Joe Biden doesn't have fluidity in his gait, and many doctors, we're not medical professionals, but many doctors have come on this program and have said point blank, this is a classic sign of demyelinization of the nervous system and of the nervous system beginning to break down. The inability to move fluidly and the inability to hold yourself up and to balance yourself. Joe Biden is indeed imbalanced. You can see how Joe Biden falls and collapses regularly. Joe Biden has fallen down the Air Force One steps not once, which was painful, but twice now. Joe Biden has hurt and injured himself in many ways. You can see in Joe Biden's regular speech that he cannot recall words. And so this bike fall is just one in a very long series of collapses for the president. And why are we concerned the most about this? It's not to make fun of Joe. It's because this is the current occupant of the Oval Office. And so as Joe Biden is imbalanced and collapsing on his bicycle, Joe Biden is also collapsing the American economy. Joe Biden is collapsing the crypto markets. Joe Biden is collapsing the dollar. Joe Biden is imploding our gasoline prices and collapsing oil supply. Joe Biden is collapsing us into potential nuclear war with Russia. Joe Biden is collapsing international relations in Afghanistan and in China. Joe Biden is collapsing our military. He's collapsing our southern border. And then Joe Biden is collapsing himself. Joe Biden has collapsed himself in this situation. He is an embarrassment at this point as an American to watch such a feeble and such a prone and such a prostrate and such an imbalanced president try to take on the toughest job in the world. What is happening to Joe Biden is simply this: elder abuse. What is happening to Joe Biden is nothing short of elder abuse. His family are sick. They are trying to use the power of the presidency to stop the implications of their own criminality. You can see this in Hunter Biden's texts and emails. They are using the power of the presidency. This is why they allowed Joe, knowing that he had dementia, which is what Hunter Biden's texts and emails say. This is just taking Hunter Biden at his word, that he had some type of early onset dementia and Joe recovered from it. We're not sure how that's medically possible, but this is what happened. Hunter Biden said so. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a presidency in collapse, a nation in collapse, Joe Biden in total collapse. And if you aren't already convinced, go ahead and check out this video of Joe Biden's moments from just the last few weeks, where you see truly that this man is unfit for office. 25th Amendment, impeachment, get him out of office. I don't even care if it's Kamala anymore. This man, what's happening to him is elder abuse, and then it's abusing all of the rest of us.
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives. The only reason the insurance company has to cover it is because of that law. And they're never going to stop going after it. So now, with the plan of Senator Scott trying to walk back, but it's clear, the last thing they want to see is workers with power in this country. The bottom line is this. I truly believe we've made extraordinary progress by laying a new foundation for our economy, which becomes clear once global inflation begins to recede. I'm also proud to have signed an executive order on my first day in office to combat discrimination against LGBTQI, plus Americans. Look, last year we hosted this event, and the message is simple. Pride is back at the White House. From day one, this has been the most pro-equality administration in history, led by guys like Pete Buttigieg. I spoke with the CEO of Joann Stores. Wade is here. Wade, stand up so everybody sees you here. Wade McCollum. And by the way, my sympathies to the family of your CFO, who dropped dead very unexpectedly. My best to their family. It's tough stuff. But you know what he told me? He told me his shipping cost rose by $100 million, more than the company's entire profit margin that year, by $100 million.
Thank you so much for watching. Our channel is here for the truth and also to make you smile a little bit in this extreme era of disinformation and misinformation and people trying to control your brain and what happens inside of it. It's so important that we support independent creators like our channel, and we thank you for watching. If you want to check out some more of our videos, we highly encourage that. Please punch the like and subscribe buttons on your screen to support our channel. It's free. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you are following along with independent creators who want to keep this place free. God bless you.